boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2, scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
And tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the third time.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. McKinney retreats to the track and he'll put this race down in order. Score remains tied at 3-3. Jose Castillo is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Popped him up. Kinsler has a play, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's Justin Smoke now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Padres are going to get something going out in the bullpen now as a left-hander has stood up to throw. 1 out, nobody on. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And they'd look to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning. Here's Randall Grichuk. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. In the air to right center. Cordero on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Here's Manny Machado now. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
2 balls and a strike now as that misses to the San Diego right fielder.
After 2 breaking pitches, a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
That's off the end of the bat foul, and he might have been fortunate to stay alive that time. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. As 1 away, the runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation. So making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. Here's Will Myers. His career line against John Axford. He's 1 for 5. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. A 1-2 count to Will Myers. And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. Padres leave 1, still tied 3-3. Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
The designated hitter, number 44.
First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to left. And it's a base hit. So there you go. The potential winning run aboard to start off the home half of the ninth.
Leadoff base hit to start the bottom of the ninth inning right here. Everybody in the dugout on their feet, top stepping it. We're going to see if he works a bunt, hit and run. I don't know. Maybe he's swinging for the gap and he gets to be the hero himself.
In there, a base hit. Throw comes into the infield, and the winning run moves up to second now with nobody out.
Number 16.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. Ball will come into the infield, and a winning run will stop 90 feet away from home with nobody out.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, Hero, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
After it is Myers. He makes the catch, but the runner from third will tag, and that should do it. And they're going to walk off with a 4-3 victory.
I can't tell you how big a victory this is for this club right now. And they can certainly breathe a sigh of relief as they avoid the sweep.
Yeah, that's good for them, Dero. Look, you're not going to win every series, but getting swept can really compromise a team's morale. They've avoided that letdown, and they can move on to the next series on a positive note.
Are you ready? Is you ready? Ready. You say you ready. Whole squad ready. Ready. Is you ready? Are you ready? Ready. Is you ready? Whole squad ready. We came here to see Jet. What you got? No, no, no. Not on my watch. No way. Bring what you got. I'm going to the top. You can bring what you got. I'm going to the top. Bring what you got. Bring what you got. I'm going to the top. I'm going to the top.
Are you ready? You know what time it is, right? They don't want us to make it, so it's time to take it. Rhyme with them kills, it's time to see who be realer. Unloaded empty dick on them, make sure these people feel it. I'm shooting like Reggie Miller. Don't move or I'ma hit you. Pop up, toe, yeah, I call it Thriller Manila. Scope on them, trim them with this picture, hit you from distance. We came out the trenches with the stitches, God is my world. When I gotta get that first one shot before that trip from hit me. I ain't gotta worry about looking back with my squad.
Well, as teams do these days, Rendell Grichuk is being honored in tonight's bobblehead giveaway. Now at the plate, Rendell Grichuk. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First pitch coming, here it is. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does the team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important.
So stepping in, Rendell Grichuk, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Hicks on the move. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And the runner from third crosses the plate. At the plate, Luke Voigt. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The first baseman, Luke Voigt.
The 0-1 pitch. In the air out to left. On the run is Hernandez. He gets there, and that's the second out. Stepping up to the plate, Gary Sanchez. Last time through was a base hit.
Sanchez.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Looking up is Hernandez, and it's gone.
Wow, that's what a pitcher gets for not putting what he thought was a bad call in the rearview mirror. I think he was still fuming and didn't get the pitch where he wanted it. The result, a reason to be even more mad.
Here's Randall Grichuk. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Line toward the alley in left center, and that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. Digging in now, Randall Grichuk. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving. You think he's not setting the tone for this series right there? Third knock of the...
Into the box now, Luke Voigt. His past batting line against David Phelps. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Hit in the air out to center field. Grichuk on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Gary Sanchez will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch lifted in the air out towards left center. And he can't track it down as this ball falls. Relay. 1-run scores. Here's a second runner around third. And it's not in time. He's safe as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Yeah, I'd like to see this one again because at first glance it looked like a routine play. And yeah, it was. He just misses it somehow and 2 runs come across to score. That's beyond costly right there.
Now in the box, Randall Grichuk. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Break out the tape measure. That one is long. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. And this will make things interesting at this point. Well, fire up the highlight reel. Grichuk just had a game to remember with the bat.
Boy, did he ever, Matt. This is exactly what this team was looking for from him.
Yeah, if this is any kind of preview of what we'll be seeing from him going forward, it's going to be a real boost for this ball club. You can bet the boys in the clubhouse are fired up right now because of him.
My boy. Yeah, man. Hey, look, yo, okay. Concrete since day one. Ain't no time to make up. Ain't no top on that hoe. Like baby, where the egg. Thank you for your services and voicing on my haters. Be sure to leave your armor ain't penetrated. I get back, I hate. Poof, get out of here. I say congratulations, your old renovated. You lazy, my boy. Why you hating me? You bought her come back or something. She come and play with your heart. I'm far from a popular artist, one of the hardest, no less than I saw your and I caught it blow like a cardigan sweater. Call it whatever you want. I got my revenue up in Beverly Hills. My ceilings like the Beverly Brothers. Since they want for long.
Well, if you've just joined us, we're in a tightly contested matchup of division rivals that may be headed for a good conclusion. Heidi, tell us more about what's at stake here. Striding into the box, Gary Sanchez. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
And it's fouled away. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
Up next for the Yankees, the third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. 2 pop-outs for him so far, so he'll look to stay through one here. First pitch of the at-bat. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
I always felt 0-2 you had to cover away. If a guy's going to bury you in 3 times in a row, you tip your cap and walk back to the dugout because that's not easy to do.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hernandez will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Next for the Yankees,
and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. First pitch coming. Here it is. Low for ball 1. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball's played these days, it's about 6 innings.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Here's Randall Grichuk in past meetings with Tanaka. He's 3 for 9. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Behind 0-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Sanchez gathers. And he makes the throw to first. Grichuk is retired, and there's 1 away.
the batter, number 44.
Standing in, Rowdy Tellez. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. Ready for another chance. Number 13. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. 3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And it will end the inning thanks to a little help from his first baseman, and that'll be. Blue Jays go down in order. They still trail it here 4-3. David Phelps is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. And the pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I have to count 0-2.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Grichuk. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, the center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Ready now, Aaron Hicks, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Here's a ground ball heading for smoke over at first base. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The right fielder, number 99.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Couple of walks for him thus far. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Throw on to smoke at first, and the side is retired. Coming to the plate now, Freddie Galvis. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Hicks is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. So 1 away now in the Toronto 7th. And that'll bring up Devin Travers. First offering on its way. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Well, this is where the manager makes his money right there. Nice at bat. Now it's a question of whether or not he pinch runs. Dan, as a pitcher, did it make you a little nervous when a guy had jets on the base path?
Oh, no doubt about it. This is a very difficult spot. You're 1 hit away from getting right back into this game and tying this game up. You're going to have to really think about putting somebody on first that might be able to score on a ball in the gap.
And that's by him into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
Brandon Drury will bat next. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. So striding in to Oscar Hernandez as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up, you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2.
As a hitter, you see a pitcher working east-west. This is where you got to tell yourself to stay tall. You can't cover both sides of the plate. You got to pick one and trust it.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Here's the 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to short. Gregorius has it, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning. Stepping into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, or probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, I'm going to have to do it right now.
At the plate, Didi Gregorius. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Called strike on the knuckle curve, and he's ahead in the count, 0-1. Stanton, the runner at second with 1 away. Yankee shortstop behind in the count, 1-2. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Digging in, Gary Sanchez. Runner in scoring position with two gone. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Dellin Betances is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 68.
Here's Justin Smoke now. Previous history against Dellin Betances. He hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. Break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. A solo shot down the line in right. And just like that, this ball game is all tied. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, Hero. Balls flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
And he lays off there 1-0. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A 1-0 delivery. Fouled off. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And he'll watch the fastball miss down low. It's 2-1. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Hot shot on the ground to short. Gregorius is there on the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Number 44.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Rowdy Tellez. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to left. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Stepping in now, number 13. Slapped hard the opposite way. Judge back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Next to bat for Toronto, Freddie Galvis. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
In today's game, if they're going to give you an out, you take it. You have to find a way to execute a pitch in the zone, allow him to get the bunt down, and take the out at first.
Sliced hard down the left field line. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here. Looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
And there's a base hit on the line. He's safe at the plate, and they've taken the lead here in the 8th. And he is in there.
Well, that's a huge base hit right there, Dewar. We're getting late into this one, and that gives them the lead by 2.
Yeah, that could be a backbreaker right there. We'll see how this one ends up, but nice job to get that knock right there to drive in a pair.
Tommy Kahnle enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning. High and deep to right center. Judge is on the move. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end. Ken Giles comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth. Digging in once again, Torres. He went deep back in the fifth. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And he fouls this one off. A 1-1. Is a fastball taken high for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2-2.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Lifetime numbers against Ken Giles. He's gone 2 for 6. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Stays alive, still 0-2. Last chance for the Yankees. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Man, D-Roll, that was a huge win for this club as they're able to pick up a key game on a division rival.
No doubt, Dan. There's no better way to improve your position in a division race than beating a team you're looking up at. You grab their shirt tail and climb up as you pull them down. I guarantee you they are feeling great about this one.
Come and see me.